Hello everyone, this is Satish here. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So today I would like to speak to you about how do you think in English. So first of all, what is the requirement of to think in English? When you start thinking in English, you can able to internalize the information that is coming up in your mind. You just don't need to speak about whatever you get in your mind. You start thinking about what you want to speak and then you start speaking. Because that makes very sensible, that makes very meaningful for other person, which is really important. Once you this video is generally for the people who are at a very basic level in the English language. So I will be giving certain tips to you where in which you can start implementing from today onwards. So when you do not know English language and you are very comfortable in speaking in your native language or regional language, let's say regional language, right, which is not English, of course. So when you start thinking about in your regional language, try to convert that regional language words into English language. For example, as soon as you wake up in the morning, just say good morning. As soon as when you are sleeping, you just imagine that the day went on so good and it's good night. Okay, try to translate that regional language words into the English language. Start reading a lot of books. When you start reading a lot of books, you can able to understand the real meaning of that. There will be a lot of language change dictionaries as well, right? So you can start getting that and you can start reading English, and you can start having a conversations with the people. Let's say you can have a pretending conversation. I will tell you what do you mean by pretending conversation. Pretending conversation is something that which will be happening across your mind. For example, you will be taking the two roles. For example, let's say you go to a restaurant. Okay, a waiter will be coming and asking you, sir, what do you want? What do you want to eat today? And you will say that, is there anything special that you have? And the waiter will say that, yeah, if you like the seafood, then we have a fish for the day. You would like to have that? Then you can say that, yeah, I want it. Can you please bring it for me in another 5-10 minutes because I have to go for a meeting? All right. So that kind of conversation should start keep going in your mind. This is nothing but thinking in English. And when you are confident enough that your thought process is good and you are getting the words in your mind, then you start communicating with your partners who is very trustworthy, who don't judge you, who can able to correct you in a proper manner, who can able to help you to grow to a next level. Speak to that person. Find that person. Don't go with the people and say that, okay, I want to learn the English and you can teach me the good English. People who simply judge doesn't teach you in any manner. Don't go to such people, because those people will put you into circle of concern, right? So you'll be start thinking about their negative reactions or negative comment that they make. So that's why it's very important for you to find out someone from your own friends list, someone whom you trust, and you start conversing with them in an English language. Don't speak your regional language. You can, I understand that you are very much attached to your regional language, but when you want to pass in exams like IELTS and PTE, you are supposed to know the good English, because they will test your English language in terms of your reasoning, your listening skills, your reading skills, your writing skills, and your speaking skills. So it's very important for you. If you want to get 7 plus in IELTS, you need to be at certain level as per the standards of British Council and IDP. All right. So that's why it is very important for you to have a pretending conversation in your mind, and then you find a partner and start conversing in English. Okay. And read a newspaper. Whenever you read any newspaper, you will be finding some words. Okay, vocabulary, right? You need to enhance your vocabulary skills as well, because when you are writing the IELTS examination, if you use 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 vocabulary words, there are high chances that you'll be getting a very good score in IELTS writing. So whenever you find any complicated words which you do not know which you do not know the meaning of it, you can have a dictionary next to you and you keep referring to it and understand the meaning then and there. If you keep postponing the things, you will not refer your dictionary. Whenever you find certain new word, start referring to the English, right? So in that way you can improve your English language skills. First, start having the pretending conversation in the mind. When you're confident enough that you are getting the words to frame the sentences, then you start speaking with your partners, and then you can able to start writing those English in the piece of paper. as well, and you can show to somebody and some of your friends who are very good at English and ask them to evaluate your writing skills and ask them to evaluate your speaking skills. In that way you can able to enhance your speaking ability. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. I have more tips to share with you in terms of how you can able to effectively communicate in English language. And if you need more information, you can buzz me. You can write to my email id you can write to my academy email id academy@vedicsatheesh.com, so I can able to help you to get you more skills required for your IELTS examination. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you need any answers, if you need any clarification with regards to this video, in terms of if you feel that the information is not sufficient, please do reach out to me. I'm ready to help you. All right, bye for now.